Greetings, family, Empress D in nature. Actually, I'm at the spot that I stop at sometimes when I'm on my night walk, family. See my shirt? Be the change you wish to see in the world. That's what's up. That's what I try to do, honestly. You can only control your own behavior. So if everybody lived their life in a way that they were being their ideal self, being the best them they could be, can you imagine what a wonderful place this would be if everybody lived intentionally to improve those 5 areas of their life every day, or at least pay attention to them, address them, attend to them? Those 5 areas being your physical body, your mind, your intellect, your brain, essentially, right? Your spirituality, your finances, and your relationships. Those are the 5 areas that I encourage everybody to continuously assess and improve, right? And in doing that, you will become the best you ever. Imagine if everybody was concentrating on being the best them ever and living with integrity and loving each other. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful place this would be to live in, right? Because so we're in the time that I think that, oh gosh, I'm gonna drop off the bench. We're in a time where I think that we have to focus on love for ourselves and love for others. And I think that the way that the world has been running lacks an emphasis on this. And when we don't love one another, that means we don't value one another. And oftentimes what people value more than each other is money. And that's what I've come to realize, that that's just the downfall of our societies, right? People are very selfish, unfortunately. And selfishness can only live in a space where there's no love, right? And so in order to love, you have to heal and forgive. But before you heal and forgive, you have to acknowledge. And that's where I would say the majority of people are stuck. They fail to acknowledge the areas and the things about themselves that they need to address and heal. So that's why I encourage nature trips. Like, it doesn't have to be anything formal. It doesn't even have to be a real nature space. It could be a park like this, right? There's nobody here now, and it's ideal when you are kind of alone. We have to learn to be able to spend time with ourselves. And it's in that stillness and quietness where we can really grow, right? And so that's what I would encourage for all of us. For all of us to try to optimize our relationships. Listen, I think that the relationships that we have with those around us reflects who we are. You're essentially the sum of your relationships. Your finances are important in this society. I'm not going to spend time dwelling on that because we spend far too much time dwelling on finances, but we know it's important. Our physical body, family, like, it's the vessel that houses our soul. So we've got to take care of it for longevity. That's clear and obvious. And I would think that our spirituality is obviously part of it and self-explanatory as to its importance. And of course, our mental strength and acuity, our mental abilities, our mental capacity needs to be exercised and looked at. It's starting to spit and I didn't anticipate that because the clouds didn't look like it, but that's nature for you. Anyway, family, I'm not going to keep rambling. I just want to really encourage people to self-reflect and to grow. Right? I think that's the point right now. And then through that, love comes easy, right? That love for self, and that extends to love for others. And I remember I went to this nightclub bar kind of thing, and it was, I think, during COVID time when you had to be on the patio, or maybe I was on the patio for whatever reason. And there was a group of men, and we were talking, and I think it was with my girlfriend or two, and we were just talking, the group of men and myself, and I was saying to everybody that, that to this, that I love you guys. And then and I had a debate with one of the gentlemen, and he was saying you can't use that word so loosely. You can't just love everybody. And I'm like, we had the debate, right? But I'm saying to you, family, like, why do we have to be stingy with our love? Why is there a capacity of our love? No. And I think if we look at each other more in terms of love than indifference or hatred, then I think we'd be in a better place. And look who's coming to say hi. I hope you can see, right? Came to say hi and make the rounds, right? That's what's up in the rain. I love it. Turkey vulture maybe, or eagle, I don't know. And his friend too. Oh gosh, we got the whole zoo. We got the whole I hope you guys saw it. Anyway, I love that about nature. Anyway, family, I don't want to keep rambling, but honestly, love, that's what's up. Love, lead with love. Like, how could that go wrong? And of course, in doing that, you have to have boundaries. You have to have boundaries in anything you do, family. Boundaries protect you. And of course, your love goes to, like, I always say, I love you until you give me a reason to be indifferent towards you. And that's what's up, because I don't hate nobody. I don't waste no time in hate, because there's no that has to go through me first, and I don't want that kind of thing in me. I don't want negative emotions in me, so I avoid them. I don't hate anybody, but and again, I love everybody, until I have a reason to be indifferent towards you. And indifference doesn't, and I love indifference because there's very little energy required to be put forth towards somebody you're indifferent to, right? And that's why I'm so guarded and precious with my energy, where I give it out and where I share it. Anyway, family, thank you for taking the time to listen to this message as I get the beautiful sun shower from Mother Nature, which I think is refreshing. And I always say to I'm a family, maybe I should announce it to you. I've never said it on my channel, but I am a part-time track coach, and I absolutely love it. And I do the little kids, the 5 to like 11, 12-year-olds, and it's just so fun. And so I always say to them when the rain comes, you guys are not going to melt, right? And so I know they probably are tired of hearing me say that. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen, family. I love and I value each and every one of you. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm leading with love. And I don't just say that because I'm saying that. I actually am leading with love. Like, I love all of you. Like, nobody's given me a reason to be indifferent to them, right? And that's why, at least as far as I know, but that's why I'm saying, and if you're thinking that in your mind, that's for your business, because I don't know, right? All I know is I'm giving you love. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen to my rant. I love and I value each and every one of you, family. One love.